Hey, what's up everyone? I just wanted to take a quick minute to shoot this video because I've been inspired lately due to all the conversations that I've been having with people and how people have been opening up to me and sharing their stories about their struggles and their relationships with their health and themselves. And they've really inspired me to kind of share back my story because I'm talking to all these people and they're being really genuinely honest and open. And then I was kind of thinking how they don't really know my story, so I'm talking with them, and it's easy for people to just look at someone who is already kind of in a position that you think is better, and then maybe just be like, oh yeah, don't understand what it's like, it's been so long for you and things like that, or you didn't have the same struggles. So I wanted to kind of share this video to let you know what those struggles have been like for me, because I haven't always been massively overweight or anything like that, but I also have not been healthy in the past for sure. And so what I kind of found out, or looking back, thinking about it, it's, yeah, I known how to look good, but I didn't know how to feel good. And it wasn't until a few years ago, really, that I started to really figure it out, and now just be genuinely happy and comfortable and like so grateful for the position that I'm in. That all came from prioritizing my health in the first place. So going back a few years, I was, even a couple more years, I had deployed to Afghanistan, and then when I got back, I just got right back into the college life. A lot of drinking, most nights of the week, especially on the weekends, and just lots of video games, and not really prioritizing school or just anything in life really. And those habits just kind of stuck for a long time. And it wasn't until a few years later that I kind of got fed up with it and decided to consciously make a change, and because I realized that, like I said before, I was in pretty good shape. I got into good shape, but I felt awful. I had terrible brain fog, and I just didn't have solid emotional health. My relationships were suffering. It was a big struggle, and I wasn't happy with where I was. So I shifted my energy, and I went from what I call life numbing habits to life giving habits, because we all only have so much energy to put towards certain things a day. And at the time, like I said, mine was going towards partying, drinking, and video games. And then I made the switch towards reading and exercise and continuing my education and nutrition, and to just personal development in general. And it wasn't until then that things really started to click for me. I figured out some nutritional stuff, so I learned how to feel good from that, not just look good. I really started to deal with I started meditating, started to deal with some emotional issues that could just bury away with alcohol and that numbing stuff and video games like I was talking about, to meditating, to just being more aware and having those problems basically just disappear. And now I'm in Thailand. I live basically wherever I want, wherever there's internet access. That's where I live. So I plan my own days. I work for myself anywhere I want in the world, and I have an amazing relationship now, and things are only keep getting better, and I have fulfilling work and a purpose, opposed to back then when I was just drinking and playing video games, wondering what the hell I was doing with my life. And now I have a genuine purpose. I get excited to wake up every morning. I don't know the difference between a Saturday and a Monday, because it's just today, and I get excited to wake up every day. But I just really wanted to share that it hasn't always been like that. That I did have a lot of struggles. It wasn't easy. It took so much time and effort to changing my environment, to really just prioritizing myself and having solid morning routines, and going from exercising for before I used to exercise just to kind of look good or to overcompensate for a lack of other areas. So a lack of emotional intelligence. So I would just overcompensate in the gym to try to look really good, whereas now I don't need to do that. So I just exercise because a few times a week, because it feels good. I do it more so for my brain and for productivity's sake. And so everything is just changed for the better, but it definitely was not always like that. And it took a few years, and it took hard work every single day. of putting in the effort and really wanting it and really wanting to make that conscious change. So like I said, I've been really inspired lately from all these people being honest and saying, who, you know, in the same position that I was just a few years ago, saying like, you know, I don't want to be drinking every weekend, you know, working all day. It's doing something I hate just to drink away the weekend and then start all over. And I don't blame you. So hopefully this inspires you a little bit the way I've been inspired, and if it has, I would love for you to share it or comment below, just saying anything, or share with someone you think who might find it of value. And I'll talk to you later.